Hey guys, welcome to it. A great day at Daily Advanced Madden, and just want to let you know, no matter what goes on in this life, to have a family of 31 brothers means everything, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Even those on the outside who look in and stir the pot and that, at the end of the day, you have a good heart, and we appreciate you. Let's head to the action, starting off with a look back at last week's highlight of the night.
Flashback.
Anytime you can get a pick against Starboy, that's pretty special. That was a gorgeous user lurk, and Trevor Lawrence fighting to get back ultimately prevented the touchdown and prevented probably a highlight of the night. Now in second place, it's going to be the Jags 4-1-2. Gorgeous lurk, and it was a big hit in the end zone. People loved the slide all the way. Have you guys ever slid on turf like that? That is a raspberry to end all raspberries. Now with that, also tied for second place, Matt Cole watches user safety come down and just steal it from Pitts. Gorgeous job, and coming in number one, it's gonna be Connor. Making the play, splitting the gap, getting past the quarterback for a big score at Arrowhead. Thank you for voting, and what a phenomenal highlight of the night that was. Let's look forward to week 13 and some games with huge implications and some crazy comebacks. With the ball game tied at 7, it's going to be the Packers kicking off to the Vikings. It's going to be Brendan Boone from the back of the end zone. Probably unwise to field this, and splits the seams and finds his way, eventually getting all the way to the end zone. That would make it 14-7 Vikings at that point. And you just know with the Packers, they are beyond elite. They're gonna compete, and down 24-10, able to get that touchdown to make it 24-17. Fast forward 31-24, 3 minutes left, only up a touchdown. You give the Packers the ball back here, and you're probably losing. Able to convert that first down that ultimately made that a 10-point game, and the Packers just ran out of time. The Vikings able to escape with a victory, 34-31 in Minnesota. Now here, Titans needing a score, 40 seconds left, goes to the end zone. JJ has it boxed and gets the interception, but the momentum takes him out of the end zone, leaving him at the 1-yard line. So that's a horrible break. If that's a touchback, we are talking about kneeling and the game is over. That led to the safety, which ultimately leads to this play here. After an 8-yard gain and a safe defense, it's going to be the Titans, and Unstoppable rolling to the right, gets the post behind the defense by a fraction. Nobody's gonna catch him, and that's a phenomenal win for the Titans. Heartbreak for Tampa Bay, make the final 25-24 Tennessee. Now, while everybody in Philadelphia was thinking of leaving the stadium down 28-7, playing which you had different ideas. He said, come on people, let's just keep working, keep your eyes on this game, because fast forward, it's 31-28, launches the high ball, back corner, and that would do it. 35-31, playing with you and his Philadelphia Eagles with just a remarkable comeback at the link. Just want to thank Conrad here, just like JJ did, an absolute boss, posting highlights for the other guy because it's an interesting finish. And here, Fant, even though well guarded, Conrad, you can't dial up a better defense. That was a great job. Fant just goes and bodies him. Now here, it's going to be Gainwell to close it out, first to 50, and this would get him to 51. Big touchdown for the Bears, and that would seal a 51-45 victory in Denver. Now here we have it. It's going to be play action by Zona, going over the top and into the end zone. That would make it 7-3 for the Chargers at that point, and a steady day from Zona make the final 31-10 in New England. Put on your seatbelts, you're about to see a phenomenal play by King J-Lu. Able to hit circle on the crosser, and my goodness, Marshall Jr. going to town, a couple of crazy jukes, and he'd get into the end zone for the first of many. The final score here, 28-7 for King J-Lu and the Dolphins. The best podcaster in the business, no one better in the Madden industry than Oh Yeah Next. It's Dylan going to the corner, rounding it, getting into the end zone, and picking up a huge win. In Buffalo are the G-Men and Oh Yeah Next. Off to Jacksonville we go. Mojo Sproles finding the gap, and off to the races. Nobody's gonna catch him. Great job by 4-1-2. Now, on this day, Cincinnati able to hang on to a 42-30 victory in Jacksonville. Now, here we are in Houston, 41-7 before the half. What did Brandon eat this morning? My goodness, he's just putting this Ravens offense in a cell. And there, he should be arrested for that throw. But later on, it's going to be the Ravens defense standing up one time, taking it back 108 yards as Marlon Humphrey on what was a long day for the Baltimore Ravens. Here it's Starboy and his Jets, namely Saquon Barkley, rolling right, throwing left, starting to develop a little bit of trust as a passer. That's not his first touchdown pass of the season. Now here, triplet over the top, shades of the old Patty Mahomes to Tyreek Hill connection. And in this one, at home, it's Starboy and his Jets getting the win in New York. Off to Las Vegas we go, where King Cube and his Raiders are taking on Beast Mode and his Steelers, and it's going to be Peter Fry looking left, going for the corner route, but it's going to be picked off by the Raiders secondary, and moving along fast forward to deeper into the first quarter, it's going to be Peter Fry, making no mistakes here, running for the end zone, getting home. Great play by the Steelers on that one, and they would go on to a 35-10 win in Las Vegas. Here in the second quarter, Niners up 7, going to be Gyler Dice rolling right, chucking a bomb into what looks like triple coverage and then some, but absolutely getting mossed in the back of the end zone, and that would be another 7 points for the Niners. And here, just a little bit of sweet revenge late in the ball game is going to be Newton, who's going to roll to his left, and wait for it, little spin, perfect, just like you draw it up, and there's the 7 for the Cards. But on the day, it'd be a big victory for the Niners in the NFC West. Now here, it's going to be Gardner Minshew looking over the middle, while it's Joey and the Detroit Lions making the play, and he's ruled down at the 1-yard line, not a touchback. That led to a safety, which ultimately led to this. Minshew going over to the right, and Ridley'd make no mistakes. He's in for the touchdown, and just a phenomenal day for Beast Dog Deasy, who is able to maintain pace in the NFC South. Now, at the end of the day, the result is neither here nor there. It's an X factor on a halfback. We've got Gibson going up the sideline. It's just when you watch it, it kind of baffles the mind. It looks like Gibson has position. Ball goes through him and into the X factor defender's arms. But on the day, Ryan and the Seahawks getting the job done in Seattle, keeping atop the NFC West. Some ridiculous performances from around the league. Let's look at our top performers in our Players of the Week. Starting things off, we have NFC Offensive Player of the Week. It's going to be Antonio Leak, 258 rushing yards with 3 rushing touchdowns on the day. NFC Defensive Player of the Week, Kyle Duggar. As a strong safety, he's just your normal 70-something overall, but put him in at sub-linebacker, he's a generational talent. 6 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown. Now in the AFC, the Offensive Player of the Week, Davante Adams, almost 60 yards per reception. He had 390 receiving yards and 5 receiving touchdowns. AFC Defensive Player of the Week, Michael Ojemudia. Great cornerback out in New England, had a tackle, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown for the Patriots. It's that time. Let's take a look at Tennessee, Miami, and San Fran, your Week 13 nominees for Highlight of the Night. Here with time winding down, needing a touchdown. What an absolute huge play. Gonna be Jones going over the top, finding his man Brown for the game-winning touchdown. Now here, it's going to be King J-Lou hitting his receiver early, and whoop! Great move to make 2, 3, 4 guys are now chasing him. What a play to the end zone. And our final nominee is just a matter of perseverance, determination in the middle of 3 guys covering. Just absolute moss. A wide variety of highlights in that one. Excited to see which way you go of those 3 nominees. Make sure to leave your vote in the comments section below. For our question of the day, asking you to do a little bit of work. On the PS5, some plays work a little different than others. We asked you before, what's your favorite passing formation in Madden 21? Let's go a little deeper. What's your favorite passing formation? And what 4 audibles are you cooking? And what are you coming out in? Please, I know it's a lot of work, but it could be really helpful to our viewers. So for the question of the day, what formation, what audibles are you rocking when you're coming out in a passing formation? Of course, in your audibles, you're going to have 1 or 2 run plays in there in case they come out in a light defense. But let us know, comment section below. Well, that wraps up our look at Week 13. Much appreciate all the love and support, whether you're outside the league watching these videos or in our Discord with the daily support that is Daily Advanced Madden. Appreciate you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with Week 14. At the dog pound, it was the Indianapolis Colts with a 48-36 victory, and don't know if I missed them or somehow, some way we have no clips from Carolina and the Rams. 31-21 win for the Panthers.